When the sun came up and the day began, zebras, buffaloes, and elephants came to the waterhole to drink water. The waterhole was happy. She loved her animal friends and smiled when they came. You could see her smiles in the water. It was never quiet at the waterhole. Birds chirped as they flew by. Elephants trumpeted, zebras barked, and buffaloes grunted. Splash went the animal feet in the water. Splash went the spray as it left the elephants' trunks. The waterhole enjoyed all the joyful sounds around her. As the sun shone on the animals' backs, they drank the water from the waterhole each day. They knew how important water was for their life and were grateful to their friend the waterhole. But then something bad happened that changed everything. The rain stopped falling. There was no rain for a very long time. The hot, scorching sun dried up all the plants as well as the water in the waterhole. Now the animals had very little to drink. They lapped up any water they could find in little puddles until there was none left. They were hot and thirsty and fell sick. The waterhole was sad and worried for the animals' life. Thankfully, bad times are followed by good times. A kind farmer called Patrick came with a tanker full of water and filled up the water hole. As the water flowed into the hole, she knew that the animals would not be thirsty any longer. Slowly, one by one, the zebras, elephants, and buffaloes arrived for their drink and to bathe and cool off in the clean water. Patrick, a Kenyan pea farmer, had grown up around wildlife. When the rains stopped, he knew that without water, the animals would die. He did not want that to happen. So every week, he rented a tanker, bought some water, and drove a long way to fill up the dried up water holes so the animals would have their drink. The animals loved him and never hurt him. One night, Patrick found 500 buffaloes waiting for him at the waterhole. They knew the sound of his tanker and swung their tails as they waited for him to fill the hole so they could get their drink of water. When people heard Patrick's story, some wanted to help him. And they did. With extra money to use, Patrick was able to buy himself a tanker. He now delivers water to other water holes as well. Patrick visits schools and shares his story with children. He wants them to grow up believing that it is important to protect wildlife. We are the voice of the animals, says Patrick.